Hey everybody, John Franklin Reviewer here, and I'm continuing my Puppet Master movies. Let's get going on the spin-off movie. Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys. So this is actually about an evil corporation, which is a toy company around Christmas time that wants to get their hands on the puppets. Okay, on to the like. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is a couple actors. The first one is Feldman from Friday the 13th Part 4 and Goonies. Now, he plays a character named Robert Toulon. He is actually related to Andre Toulon. He's the great nephew who has the puppets, who's trying to figure out the formula. It does eventually work and all that and get the puppets to start moving. Oh, I think he does a really good job alongside Alexandria, which is his daughter in this movie. Now, I gotta be honest, when these two work together, it works perfectly. I think these two are actually almost a match made in heaven as father and daughter. It works really well. But whenever they have their own separate scenes, they don't do as well, it seems like. Another thing I gotta be honest with is that it's funny at times. It really does have some bust-out laughing, and I will get to the one character who really does in a moment here, because on my final like here is gonna actually be the demonic toys. Now, I don't know much about them except in this movie, but I gotta be honest with you, unlike Evil Bong and Ginger Dead Man, where I don't know if I'm interested in the Evil Bong, with demonic toys, I'm definitely interested in checking out those movies and reviewing them someday. Who knows, maybe somewhere in the near future, hopefully. You have a baby named Baby Oopsie. You have a clown in a Jack box. Instead of Jack in the box, clown in the box. And you got a stuffed bear. Okay? Now, unfortunately, two of them do not talk. One screams, which is the clown, but it's Baby Oopsie that is actually funny. I mean, he kills, he curses, he's just hilarious, I gotta be honest. And whoever does the voice of that baby, I don't know if it's the same actor in all the demonic toy movies plus this one, but whoever does the voice does a damn good job, and bravo on that. And that's really, like I said, the thing that really keeps this movie going when they do show not only the puppets, but when they do show Baby Oopsie. And now on to the dislikes. The first thing I want to talk about, believe it or not, because I didn't even put it in the likes at all, and this may be the only time, maybe, that I'm very disappointed with the puppets. I gotta be honest, I don't like the way that they look in this movie. They don't look like they're the normal puppets and all that. Then it turns out that this movie was actually distributed by Sci-Fi. So the thing was, when Full Moon, I guess, was approached by Sci-Fi, that they just kind of came up with their generic brand of the puppets. And I really wasn't too thrilled with that. Actually, throughout the movie, they do kind of change a little bit worse and worse. I feel like I'm like, they just don't look like themselves. So I was very, very disappointed with that. Now on to the characters here. I'm going to mention three people right off the bat here. Is you got your female villain, your female cop, and the right-hand man to the villain. None of these people can act their way out of a paper bag. I don't give a damn if they lived or died in this movie. They were not that interesting. And you have to have a good villain. And unfortunately in this one, other than maybe Baby Oopsie Daisy, I'm just like, eh. In Act 2, drags. Almost like nothing actually happens. And when it comes to Robert and the female cop, where he actually likes her, but I don't think she really cares for him, their chemistry sucks in this movie. It really does. He's pretty much a crazy pervert, and she's just trying to, like, be nice to him the whole time if possible. There is a little bit of gore, but it's not much that ever kept my interest. So I don't know if it's because it was a sci-fi. There is one really cool thing that happens, but I personally didn't care for that one cool thing. The final thing is actually going to be the fight. Was not bad, but it was very, very short. And I hate that. Okay, so my ranking on this one is going to be 1 out of 4 stars. Do I recommend this? Only for the Puppet Master fans out there. If you've seen all the other ones and you haven't seen the spin-off, I'd say yes. For everybody else, don't even waste your time, truthfully. But if you have seen Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys, what was your opinion about it? Did you like it better than me? Do you agree with me that it's a bad movie? I'll be kind of curious about your comments. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay awesome.